Well, hello there again from Busan, South Korea. We are back. We did a little trip around down to Philippines and to Taiwan, but now we are back and we are at Yeongdosan Park. There's a giant tower thingy up here behind me. I don't know if you guys can see it, so we're gonna go check that out, just see what it is. It looks like it says it's was it Yeongdosan Shinwi Monument, and it's basically water and fire prevention monument. So it says that it was built in 1955 because in 1953 there was a great Gukje Market, which we just went to the market as well. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty high up here in the hills, which if you guys know in my previous videos, Busan's pretty known for hills and stuff. But yeah, I'll take a little breather here because we just walked up. We'll go check out the 40-step cultural spot as well too. I'll kind of show you guys around there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, there's a lot more like wildlife, like insects and stuff like that out here in Busan, whereas like opposed to when I was in Taipei, it was a little bit more yeah, just built up and everything like that. That's what I kind of like about Busan, even though there's way too many mosquitoes out here. But that's what I kind of like about Busan, is because you have all the nature all around. You also have the coast, you have the hills, there's tons of things to see in the city. Yeah, it's like pretty good weather pretty much as well too, well, at least during the summer, because it's a lot of rain here. It's usually pretty cold as well too. So we're gonna go up and check this monument now. So we made it up. We got the giant tower, and there's like this shop right here, but it almost kind of looks like a temple. Yeah, this tower is huge. I don't know, I think you can maybe go up to the top, but yeah, there's a really good vantage point right here as well too. I think that's the cultural village over there, that whole area. So yeah, really cool. Yeah, that's what I love about Busan again, is just there's like so much to do. There's like I don't know, so many good spots like everywhere to check out. It's really awesome. So yeah, I guess we'll probably go down here a bit, check out these statues and stuff, and then we'll head on over to the 40 step too. Need to get some pictures. And then I think tomorrow we'll do the cultural village, so I'll be able to show you guys that. Yeah, look at this. It's like huge tower. Oh, there's a ticket box. Busan Tower ticket box. Okay. I wonder how much it is. Let's see if we can check out. Please exchange the receipt for a ticket. Does it say how much it is? Okay, I don't see a price. Facility guide. Oh, for an adult it's 12,000, so it's like $8 or $9 to go up to the top. So there you go. I don't really need. All right, that's pretty high up there. I don't know if you guys can. Oh God. Yeah, I mean, it's probably really cool up there, but I don't really need to go up there. Plus I only have, so I'm only here like 4 days. And I have, I think, another like $30 for food. I just bought food for today and tomorrow, so should be good. But yeah, I don't typically have a lot of money, which I think makes it a lot more difficult. But I mean, I think it's better to travel poor than to not travel at all. I don't know. I'm really glad like left all the stress and stuff from work back home. It's really nice. But yeah, Busan's also like super beautiful with the sunset, and then obviously when sunset happens you get like the lights and all that coming on too. So Yeah, it would be cool to actually move here. I think apartments and stuff like that are kind of expensive, at least if you want to buy. I think it's okay to move here to rent, and like, because like a lot of the hostels are pretty cheap and stuff like that too. So we shall continue on our journey here. We have a pretty good view down here. Actually got this giant statue of the warrior, and you got the huge tower in the background and the temple. It's pretty cool. There's some like art on here. I don't know if you guys can really see it. The sun's going down, so it's like right in our eyes. But yeah, really cool. We got like an archer here on the side. I also have like this dragon statue up here too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, I'm trying to make like a walking around video. Oh yeah, you can see the moon too. I don't know if you guys can see it right up there. So yeah, that's a pretty good angle right here. Check out this dragon. There's actually like another temple back over here too. You go check that out. So yeah, really cool, man. I don't know, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's just so much like cool little cultural things to see around here and stuff. It's a bronze dragon. Oh, there's actually I didn't even realize it was like this giant bell over here. You can see the sun going down on that building. It's actually a pretty good little picture spot right here. See, I'm always looking around, you know, checking out these angles and stuff. I don't know if probably need to zoom in on this, but yeah, it looks really awesome because the sun is like bouncing right off of it. Camera's like not really focusing that well though. Yeah, actually my phone is my whole setup here has been doing pretty good, even though I have like kind of outdated equipment. But I mean, it's not bad. Like the S21 Ultra phone, it's supposed to be like one of the best, like, and most popular, like reliable, just regular phones. Probably because people don't want to spend money for the new phones as well too, which I kind of don't blame them. They get pretty expensive. I would like to get the S25 Ultra, but I don't know, that's probably not going to be for a couple more years before I get that, so we'll see. I think for right now my equipment's probably good for a year or so or longer. But yeah, I really like seeing the moon in the background though. So it's like coming back to Busan, really happy to be here, but kind of want to go back to Japan as well too. It's kind of giving me that feeling, but we got to make our way across Asia. And they'll probably, I don't know, we'll probably do a little bit of Europe, and then we'll go back to Turkey and then go down to Southeast Asia for the winter. Then we'll actually go check out like Bangkok and stuff like that, and then maybe from there I might go back up to Japan. I don't know, we'll see. I might just jump back over to Europe and then we'll go across to Mexico, but we'll see. So I think that's pretty much all that's down over here. So, but yeah, don't always quote me on this though. Falun Dafa, it's like Falun Dao, practicing some like meditation type stuff. Oh, that's a pretty good angle right here as well too. See a tower in the background, you get like a better view of it. I guess it's further away. So, and then you can see, yeah, these hills though are pretty intense. You can see the mall. This mall is pretty big, pretty cool. The lot mall. Oh god, tripping over stuff. Actually happened a lot when I was in Taipei. I don't know if I told you guys that, but all over the street there's like a bunch of these just little, I don't know, like divots and raised parts of these sidewalks, so you got to watch out for that if you guys go to Taipei. So let's go, we'll go check out that 40 step now. Just walking in this general direction. I went to check on my maps. I was like, shouldn't it be somewhere over here? And then next thing I know, I look up and it's like right here. So we finally have made it to the 40-step memorial. So, yeah, pretty cool little statue here. This is the Pow the Boom Machine Man with white smoke and a buttery scent. Interesting. So, there it is. We're gonna climb up it. I'll give you guys a little bit of information or history or whatever on the topic. It basically was 40 steps is critical location for people who were displaced by the Korean War, and people were running away the surrounding markets and communities. It was basically revitalized in 2004 for like theme street and tourism. So yeah, it basically played a very important part in the Korean War, which I don't know if you guys know this, but I did a video for the Korean War Memorial, the UN Memorial, and yeah, it seems like a lot of the culture, at least here in Busan, is centered around the Korean War, which I think it's pretty important for Korea in general, because Korea's had a lot of wars and battles and stuff like that, and that's really like destroyed the culture over the years. So a lot of the culture seems to be more new, whereas I mean obviously you have like the palace and Seoul and stuff like that, so you still do have the older, but yeah, the more newer stuff and surviving and breaking away off of the Korean War was something that's really huge in South Korea. And I think that's why the elections and like this year with all the president and like the scandal and all that type of stuff, I don't know too much details about it as I'm not like super big into politics, but I think that's the reason why a lot of it is so big and important here in Korea. I mean, it would be in any other country as well too, but a lot of like more the history and the focus is more on like the newer stuff in Korea. So yeah, yeah, basically it was for like, it's a testament for the enduring spirit of the people and the Koreans, like Korea's rich history. So that's what it said. So we'll actually go up here and walk up it. So it's a pretty big moment. This and the culture village are actually something I really wanted to see here in Busan. So I'm glad that we finally got to do it. Came back and finished up the Busan tour. That's what we're doing at least. But yeah, you gotta watch out, man. In Busan there's so many hills and stairs, so make sure you are prepared. Look at that view though, pretty good view. I'll have to get a picture up here too. So yeah, 40 step, is that a 40 step hostel or 40 step hotel? So yeah, really important piece of history here. So yeah, as I'm kind of wrapping up this video, we're out here at Gukje Market as well too. Everything's kind of closing down. So another thing that I've noticed, it's probably not a revelation, but usually the markets are open like somewhat early in the morning, which is great. I love that because I kind of get up a little bit earlier. But certain places like here and in Tokyo, usually they don't open up until like 11 or whatever. But yeah, I usually get up at, like yesterday, I got up at like 6. Spent all day waiting at the airport basically to get on my plane that was at 3 in the morning today, and then came to Busan from Taipei after staying up that whole time. And I got here at, well, I got to my hostel, I got here at like 6 in the morning, and then I got to my hostel at like 7:30, 8. I went to bed at about 9, so I stayed up about 27 hours to get here. So it's pretty interesting for only like a two-hour flight, all of that. But anyways, that's all behind us now. What's cool is usually these markets tend to open a little bit earlier. I think it's like 9 or something like that. So it's not like super early. But then, as you can see, looks like a lot of them close. So this is just the Gukje Market. It's not the night market. Whereas in Taipei, it seems to be more of like a night thing. So, which I guess is a interesting difference that you guys can know about as well too, as far as like information of traveling here. But I highly recommend coming to Busan. I think that Seoul has a lot to offer as well too. You could probably do both if you wanted to. I haven't been to Seoul, but I highly recommend Busan. I think the weather's usually pretty good here, at least anyways, during the summer. And there's a lot to see, really cool things to do, really good food. They have lots of good, if you're into seafood, you should definitely come here. Like tons of markets. I'll have to show you guys probably not tomorrow, but maybe the next day, because I think tomorrow we're gonna go to the culture village, and then next day we'll actually go to the market where I was walking earlier, and there's like a whole just like whole along the coast, and there's boats and stuff like that, bunch of stuff for people to buy as far as like seafood goes and whatnot. So yeah, really funny. Everyone keeps looking at me, but I mean, what are you gonna do when you have a guy blabbing in English on a phone or GoPro, right? So, oh, another thing I wanted to mention too is, well, a lot of the red brick buildings that I've seen here as of right now seem to be churches, but that's something that also Taipei and at least Busan have in common, is the brick buildings as well too. So I don't know if that's because of like the island kind of like coastal type thing going on. There's a lot of wind and stuff like that, so the brick buildings are stronger, or maybe they just wanted stronger buildings. I don't know. So I'd have to, maybe I can ask ChatGPT later about that. What's going on? What's the deal with that? So, but yeah, really cool. They have like this big shopping center. Kind of reminds me, this reminds me of Edogawa. It's in Edogawa. They had somewhere like this, not as big, but yeah. It's actually interesting because once you get outside of Tokyo, a lot of places, which I think that this is the heart of Busan, that's probably why it looks so crazy. But yeah, like I said, highly recommend Busan as like a secondary city. Osaka is probably really good too as like a secondary city. I haven't been there yet, but I will eventually go there. So, but yeah, everyone's kind of closing things up, wrapping things up. So anyways, I'm gonna sign out here from Busan, and I will see you guys in the next video. Got some good lighting down here. So peace.